How you doing? Good to hear from you guys. Good to see you. So, what we're going to talk about today is we are going to talk about daily pay. Daily pay is just such a great thing. I've been trying to get it essentially ever since I started on this online journey. It's been like 2 years. I've tried and failed, tried and failed, tried and failed so many times. It's super frustrating. So what I would like to do is open up my community and my mentors and people to a group of future people that want to get out of the rat race. You've got to want to get out of the rat race just like I want to get out of the rat race. It's just the 9 to 5 whole gimmick that we've been sold since school is preposterous, right? You go to school, you go to all the bell rings, you move, bell rings, you move, all these things, and it's none of, we use none of it in school. Essentially, we could have gone to grade school and used what we used, and that uh, what is that called? The curriculum that we were taught is worthless. Did you use slope intercept form? I don't think so. I never used it. And so it's time to break that barrier and spend more time with our family. That's what's important. We are taught to go to school as soon as you're 18. You're still a kid. Move out. Get debt, hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt if you're trying to be something successful. Even under 100,000. I mean, it's still a lot amount of debt, and that's what we're supposed to do, so that we're enslaved to these people for years and years and years and years and years to come. And well, if you make a mistake and you want to try something different, you got to pay all that money. So why not create our own path, our own lane, drive our own car? I'm tired of listening to all the what we should have done and what could have been and what you're a failure if you don't do this. Well, you know what? I'm going to be successful in my own route, and that's what we got to do. So I'm trying to, reach out and touch any of those dads, those dads that are sick of going to work, selling their whole life to be grumpy on the weekends with their son or their daughter or their wife, and they're miserable because they're thinking about, oh, Sunday's here, now we got to get all the stuff ready so we can go back to work. And most of us men probably work 6 days. Even I worked 7 days a week for like a year and a half straight. And looking back, I missed all that time. It caused me a divorce. I'm fighting for my son again. I've really, really, really seen the depths, the dark, dark depths of just failure, trying. But one thing about it, I've always tried, and I'm not afraid to take a risk. This is no risk. This is simply a hassle week pay. You can start all the way low as $50 tier, $150 tier, 300, 600, all the way up to 900, right? Um, and if you think about it, that's not really that big of an investment as a business. Any other business, you're going to have to buy equipment or a truck or any type of power tools. It's literally one investment, and this will keep on going on and on and on. All you have to do is the link that you get that you pay for. That link, we show you all the different ways to put it out everywhere. The more people click on that link, they get brought into our automations. Our automations, it's a drip sequence where we will continue to email. And who do you buy from? Someone you know, like, and trust. These are facts, right? So you've got to plaster yourself everywhere. People see the same thing in just like the Super Bowl. You see the same every time commercial, same commercial, same commercial. Man, I'm getting sick of seeing that commercial. But guess what? It worked, didn't it? Absolutely, it worked. It's target marketing, influence marketing. So you do the same thing, but on a smaller scale. You can do it on just as big a scale if you got it like that. But most of us are just trying to get it out there so people can be. And it's not just to sell this link and then that's it. No, this link has a whole. As when I first got in, it was like a little over 5,000. There's over 31,000 members growing every day. So, and everyone's there to help each other, watch us succeed, share our wins. If we have losses, try to figure out why they're losses. Nobody's being rude. If you're rude, you're out of there. So there's none of that going on. This is for introverts, extroverts. It doesn't matter if you want to be faceless or you don't mind being on camera. I know I'm ugly, but I'm on camera because I feel like you resonate more with someone that's looking directly at you and talking to you versus a voice and an avatar. Well, I could be wrong. There's successful people in both. So I challenge you to try to get out of the rat race, man. I'm not here to try to upsell you. There's one sale, and I just told you the prices. If you join at the $50 tier, obviously there's ways up. And you can pay the difference to get to that next tier and learn about it and move forward. That's how you feel comfortable. Me, personally, that's just my opinion. I wanted to get the top tier, and you know what? It's been wildly successful. That's why I'm out here actively talking about it. I know I'm ugly. Sorry you have to look at me, but I hope that I touch something in your heart to be like, hey man, maybe this kid seems like me. This man, sorry kids, this man seems like me. He's talking, he's resonating with me, hitting stuff that I'm thinking about. I don't like to go to work. I don't want to be working 6 days a week to barely make $1,000 or even two, three, four. None of it is worth it. The time you cannot get back, and I've realized that. And I'm not 40 yet, but I'm getting close. And I'm like, man, the amount of time that I gave to people that they don't care about me. You go to a Christmas party, you might get a $200, $300. Even if you got $1,000, it doesn't compute. It does not compute, guys and girls. So let's just create our own way, drive our own road, stay in our lane, and see what happens. The worst that can happen is I can promise you one thing. I'm not even going to say that. There's no negativity that spoke for me. If you take heed to what you learn in our platform and you implement and you're disciplined, and we're talking about 2 hours a day. If you stick to that 2 hours a day, I'm looking at you right now. I know I'm looking at a camera, but I'm looking at you. If you implement, take action. Don't be nervous. You don't even have to. Anytime you go to somebody, hey, I got this business idea. What do they say? Oh, I don't know. This could happen. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Right? Don't be shoulda, coulda, woulda that you can't do it. Just do it. And I'm telling you, there's 31,000 plus members that are doing this actively and having success. It's not saturated. You can go to any country in the world and do this. This is worldwide. America is not saturated. There's 31,000 people joining by the hundreds every day, and there's so many. There's millionaires out of this. Okay, so let's think about what was really important: family, time, and we all know the other, money. Right? Money is the root of all evil. But let's make this count. Everyone's holding each other accountable. There's so much knowledge in this group that's done in video sequence, very easy to follow. It's not a whole bunch of just PDF files thrown at you and oh my god, here's your course. No, this is a whole platform, step by step, with live examples. Do this, do that. How to set up all your social media. Start over. You're not going to keep your same social media because you can't. You got to niche down what we're doing and remain focused. I assure you, I guarantee you, if you do what I and the community are showing, you will make money and be able to leave your 9 to 5. I promise. My name's Sean. Click the link below. Talk to you later.